Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Let's adjust the camera so everybody can see my cute I Love Grandma coffee mug. It's actually tea today. Two different kinds of tea. One's Zen and one is green tea with inspiration on it, which I cannot read. I'll check it out with my magnifying glass later. I have a little stack of tea tags because they have positive sayings on them, and I like that. Just like I like my daily card pulls. I keep forgetting to share it in both No Nonsense November. Today's day 7, by the way. We're having a reflection day, and I'm reflecting that I forget to share it in the Be a Better You Annual Challenge and in Supersize Your Business because there's so much else going on, and I'm trying to keep it simple. Today, I will share them here, though, because I want to reinforce them for myself. The card I pulled, I'm pulling a card from the Getting Into the Vortex deck because I'm doing a 21-day challenge and a manifestation challenge and with a group on the Skool platform or community. Excuse me, we are communities on the Skool platform, real communities, not groups. And I like to do it because it sets the tone for my entire day. So I pull a card every morning before I start creating my content, and I look in and pull a random page in the Dr. Wayne Dyer's Everyday Wisdom for Success, because who doesn't want to be more successful and have more wisdom while we're doing it? And so today's was, anything you want to succeed in, you can do. Anything. Absolutely anything. That is so true as long as we believe it, right? And we intend it and we claim it. And then the card today is, I intend to co-create from my place of positive attraction instead of negative attraction. I think we talked about control and negative attraction yesterday, but we're going to keep it positive because we want to create more of what we want in our life, not more of what we don't want. And that includes lack, etc. Well, our topic for today for No Nonsense November, day 7, which I'm also sharing in the Be a Better You Annual Challenge and Supersize Your Business, both on and off school, is reflection. We're taking time today to think about, okay, this week's focus was taking ownership, absolute positive, full 100% ownership of our business and of our life, right? Because nobody else can take ownership for us, right? Well, they can. And we could get into that whole deep dive topic, but I'm not going to today. If we don't take 100% ownership, other people are more than happy to direct us and use our time and use our resources and use our energy toward their ends and their goals and their means. And so we need to kind of protect ourselves from that by knowing who we are and what we stand for. And we discover those things upon reflection. I've done more reflection in the last 60 days than I probably have in the last 2 decades as I've joined Skool and joined different communities that are, I find it really interesting. I went back the other day, and I'm going to do it again today, reflection-wise, and look at the communities that I'm spending the most time in. I'm actually spending more time in certain communities when there's a challenge going on in that community than I am building my own community. Reflect upon that, not the way I want to do it, right? I want to build my own community, but it's obvious to me that I need to work on those areas of myself before I launch full-fledged into the community that I'm building on Skool. So today we're talking about reflection. We're talking about, do I need to reset? Do I need to do something different? And I realized as I was getting ready this morning, before I even started getting ready, I was thinking about this and today's topic, and I realized I didn't build anywhere in this month in No Nonsense November for the ideas process. The process we came up with at the beginning of the year, and I'm like, well, that's a big miss because I want to cover it every month this year. So we really ingrain it in our subconscious. And we've got another tool in our toolbox to use whenever we want something big for our lives or our business, or whenever we want to solve a challenge or a problem or a setback or an obstacle that we're experiencing. We want to use this process or another one that we've learned over the years to deal with that as quickly and easily as possible, right? Because we don't want a bunch of challenges and problems in our life, right? At least I don't. The older I get, the fewer challenges I want to have to be dealing with on a regular basis. Now, don't get me wrong. Every single day will show us what we need to see, right? And what we need to experience and what we need to deal with. And we can either deal with it and keep moving forward, or we can procrastinate or ignore it or pretend it doesn't exist. And guess what? We might be able to ignore it for a little bit, but it'll keep showing up until we deal with it if it's important for us and our journey and our life. So I will be building this in. I might just start tomorrow because I want it toward the beginning of the month than the end. Usually we do it the last 7 days of the month for the different areas of the life framework that we're focusing on. but I want to start it tomorrow because I want it to be anything that you want to work on. And I want to make sure that by the end of the month, we see some transformation in each and every one of the people participating in the challenges, in both the school group, that community, the school community, the Facebook group, and in our Be a Better You annual challenge, right? And I find that it's a lot easier to see improvements in myself because that's something I have 100% control over, which is in alignment with this whole week's topic, upon reflection. All right, if I can help you in any way, just hit me up and ask. Otherwise, have an absolutely amazing day. I'm wearing my Leinenkugel's sweatshirt from Chippewa Falls. There's a little plug for Wisconsin beer, although I don't think they're making it in Wisconsin anymore. Long story. Businesses change all the time. But it will forever be a Wisconsin beer. And both my parents were born and raised in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. My grandparents lived there their entire lives. And so it's a place that's near and dear to my heart. And so whenever we go there, we go to Leinenkugel. Well, not every time, but when we go there, we often go to Leinenkugel's, visit the store there, and pick up a little Leinenkugel, something to keep it alive in our lives and in our hearts. All right, have an amazing day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.